And as you tune into breath, we'll tune right away to the Ujjayi breath rhythm. For sitting upright, get a sense of the buoyancy of your spine, of your torso. Root down through tailbone, pubic bone. Feel the floor underneath your seat supporting you. And from there, imagine each inhale traveling up the spine, elongating it. Almost the way seaweed that is rooted to the earth underwater is drawn upwards. It's being drawn in two directions, but there's a fluidity to it that does not break it. Have your breath be similar to that watery environment. Inviting it upward in space. Well, there's plenty of freedom for movement. Wrist exercises. We'll start right hand first. Turn your palm up and then point your fingers down to the earth. If you have something to rest your elbow on, like your knees up, rest your elbow so your arm shoulder can relax down. Left hand takes hold of your right pinky finger. Inhale. Draw your pinky finger away from your hand, making a little space in the joint without trying to pop it. Exhale, draw the finger back and press the heel of the hand forward, stretching out through front of wrist. Spread the rest of the fingers wide. Ring finger. Inhale, take the fourth finger, extend it out and back. Reach pinky away from thumb. That fluid sensation between the joints of the hand. So just enough stretch to feel you open to the breath. Middle finger. Inhale, elongate the finger bone. Exhale, draw it back. Feel the skin of the palm spreading taut. Index finger, inhale. Exhale, draw it back. Ease the right shoulder blade back down your back. Bend your right elbow against your ribs, palm turned up to the sky like you're holding a platter of hors d'oeuvres or cocktails. Left hand, back of left hand comes up to the back of the right hand underneath it. So you can take your thumb from underneath, just like that, and draw the thumb, look at your thumb. So you can draw it out on its natural angle. Again, not a lot of pressure on this hypermobile joint. Exhale. Draw the right thumb down, spread the rest of the fingers wide. Optional, straightening the right arm out. Keep breathing the heart up, root the pubic bone down. Turn the right hand forward, palm open wide, like you're showing me the number 5. Point your thumb straight ahead, and then take your thumb from above, draw it down towards your elbow. The rest of the fingers will follow, like they're folding over, making a shadow puppet. Your thumb maybe will touch your forearm, but don't pressure it into that place. Just feel for the stretch. Breathe into the edge. Exhale, shoulder blades back. Spread your hand wide again. Show me the number 5. Now from behind, take your thumb and squeeze it over to the base of your pinky finger. Stretching out the base of the thumb. Maybe you'll feel it on the inner wrist a little bit. Wrap the rest of the fingers over the thumb. Turn your fist into center. Left hand takes your fist and curls it down toward your elbow. Your elbow still snuggled against your ribs. Inhale, lengthen the rib cage up. For more stretch, you squeeze your thumb. For less, you soften the fingers, maybe even free the thumb. So stretch should just feel sweet. If there's like a burning inflammatory feeling, I do not want you to aggravate any tendonitis. Bring both hands forward, palms face each other. Cross your right over your left. Turn your thumbs down to the floor. Interlace your fingers. Take your fists and bring them in towards your chest and out. They might loop all the way through till your arm is straight. They might not. Feel for the stretch in the pinky side of your wrist. Breathe into that. So this is not a yoga pose. You're not aiming for an external shape. You're feeling for breathing space in this twisted wrist. All right, relax your hands. Left hand forward, palm up. Point your fingers down to the floor. Take hold of your pinky finger, inhale. Exhale, draw the finger out and back toward your elbow. Press the heel of the hand forward. Stretch out front of wrist. Good. Fourth finger, inhale. Exhale, draw it back. Relax your jaw back and down. Middle finger, inhale, lengthen finger bones from joint. Exhale, stretch them back. Spread pinky and thumb away from each other. Index finger, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch it back. Widen through the palm of your hand and the front of the wrist. Bend your left elbow against your ribs, palm turned up like you're holding a platter. Back of right hand comes up to the back of the left hand. So you can grab thumb from underneath. Look at your thumb. Inhale, elongate thumb from joint. There should be a sweet traction, no popping. Exhale, pull the thumb down. Shoulders back. Option to extend the arm. And you can experiment with your arm position. Thumb muscles are in the hand and they also run into the wrist and forearm. Turn your palm forward like you're showing me the number 5. Then point your thumb straight ahead. Take your thumb from above. Draw it down toward your elbow. The rest of the fingers follow. Exhale, shoulders down. Show me the number 5. From behind, right hand presses the thumb to try to touch the base of the pinky finger. Feel for the stretch through the thumb side of wrist. Wrap your fingers around your thumb. Turn your fist into center. Curl your fist down toward your elbow. Ease your shoulders back. So you're making a fist with the left hand now. Relax. Reach both arms forward. Palms turned up. Thumbs turned up. Cross left elbow on top of right. Turn your thumbs down. Interlock the fingers and bring your knuckles through. Yeah. And getting the arms straight or not even has less to do with the dexterity of the wrist, is where you interlocked the elbows. Release your hands. Let's come to all fours for our deconstructed cat-cow. Your choice whether you want to be on hands and knees or elbows and knees. If you don't want to, your hands are feeling nice and open, well, either way, you could feel for stretching them wide and keeping them awake using this as a hand exercise. Or come down to your elbows. Let them continue to breathe and relax. Upper spine. Inhale, chest towards the floor, shoulders rise behind you. Exhale, upper back to sky. Shoulder blades disappear, but the shoulders stay away from ears. 3 more breaths like that. Inhale through your straight arms, chest towards earth. Exhale, upper back to sky. Keep the pelvis and low ribs steady as you breathe the heart down. and the back of the heart up. Pelvic tilts. Return chest about halfway between the up and down. So you're lifting out of the shoulders without humping the up back. Neck soft. You can hang head if that's relaxing to you. Inhale, top rim of sacrum towards the floor, caving in the low back a bit. Exhale, top rim sacrum to the sky, drawing navel off pubic bone. Inhale, top rim sacrum floor. Maybe the sit bones start to spread wide. Exhale, top rim sacrum sky. 2 more breaths and tilts like that. And return to neutral table. Inhale, lift out of your shoulders. Here, let's tuck the tail a little bit. So not exactly a natural lumbar curve. I really want you to be engaged in the belly. Reach right arm forward, thumb to sky. Option to simultaneously extend left leg back. Or after 2 breaths, put your right hand down and then stretch left leg back. Articulate one limb at a time. And be precious about your spine, still elongating forward. Upper spine staying neutral. Tail slightly tucked. Hand down, knee down. Inhale, get a lift out of shoulders. Scoop the lowest ribs up into your belly. Exhale, reach left arm forward, thumb to sky. Option is send right leg back. Nose is pointing to the earth. Elongating from fingers to toes if you're fully extended. Think out more than up. But if you start to lift the limbs up, breathe the back ribs out. Keep your gaze down and keep your low belly in. Hand down, knee down. Come onto your back. Elbow to knee abdominals. Lie on your back with your knees bent over your hips, feet active, toes spread and drawing back. Hands interlocked behind head and neck. Head, neck will stay fully released for the series. Point your elbows to the ceiling. Breathe your low back flat into the earth, but leave the knees right over hips. Don't let them come to your chest for the rest of the series. Exhale, curl your head and shoulders straight up, pull your belly down. Take a breath here. Again, broaden back body, low back into the mat, sacrum into mat. Exhale, elbows to your left thigh, send right leg out. Pubic bone and navel, draw navel to spine. Inhale, center. Press the low back flat. Exhale, twist right, send left leg out. Pull your belly down. Right knee is still right over hip. It has not come any closer to your face. Inhale, center, bend the knees, lift the shoulders. Exhale, twist left, right leg out. Pull your soft belly in. Inhale, center, lift shoulders, tuck tail. Exhale, twist right. Do 3 more to each side at your own rhythm. Your own slower than you wish rhythm. Really feel how this is actually a breathing exercise as much as anything else. When you finish the 3rd round, we'll do 1 more. So next time you're twisting elbows to left thigh, right leg extended, stay. Take a breath in here, flatten the sides of the waist onto the mat. Exhale, curl pubic bone and navel. Option to touch left foot to right leg, leg to foot, squeeze sitting bones to tailbone, pull your belly in. Inhale, center, keep the shoulders up, tuck your tail, flatten low back down. Exhale, twist right, left leg out. Pull belly in, sides of the waist down. Breathe into chest. Exhale, press foot to leg, leg to foot, squeeze sitting bones to tail. Reach your tail towards your extended heel. Pull your belly down. Inhale, head down, feet down. Let's come right into bridge. Feet are hips width apart. Press your feet down, curl tailbone up, and press hips to ceiling. Arms relaxed. You can hug the shoulders towards each other a little bit if that's right for you, but then reconnect to your legs, holding your body weight. Ground your inner heel in the mound of your big toe as you send inner thighs infinitely forward. Feel for an opening in the front of the hips. Keep the low belly in. Send your breath up into the rib cage itself. So if you can see your belly moving up and down with your breath, see if you can shift that to seeing your ribs move side over your shoulders. Uddiyana, bring your arms up overhead while in bridge. Take a big breath in. Blow the air out, hold it out. Unless you're pregnant or have just eaten lunch, then you're going to breathe normally. Hold your breath out, tuck your chin, and roll your spine down. While you're holding your breath out, keep your arms up and feel your abdominals get sucked up into the vacuum of your rib cage. Let's do that one more time with flow. Release the arms down. Take a breath. Exhale, press your feet down to press hips to sky. Bring the arms up overhead. Fill up with breath. Blow it out, hold it out. And when you're empty, hold the breath out, tuck your chin, keep your arms up, roll the spine down. Feel your soft belly get drawn up into the rib cage, flare the ribs. Back traction, palms press into your thighs at your hip crease. And press your thighs forward in a way that feels like your rib cage wants to slide up the floor away from your thighs. Back traction. Apanasana, right knee to chest, extend left leg out on the mat. If hands don't reach around the knee, you can hold behind the knee to the thigh or not use your hands, that's fine. Just keep the right knee right to the right side of your chest. All 10 toes flexed up to the ceiling, reach out through your heels. Pull your low belly up and in without pressing low back down. Other side, extend the right leg out, draw the left knee in. Left knee pointing straight up to the sky, all 10 toes, even pinky toes pointing to sky. Lengthen through your ankles. Little curl of pubic bone and navel, navel to spine, even as you flatten your right hamstrings to the earth. Release the jaw back in towards your throat. Hug knees into chest. And find your way to all fours for mega plank. Let's do mega plank with the block. We'll do Barb's way. So you'll come down onto your elbows and you'll have the block between your hands. So I don't know if you can see my thumbs and index fingers make L's on the bottom corners of the block. If you're looking straight down on it, elbows line up right under shoulders. And then any variation of plank, you can walk your feet back until your knees are straight, your head, hips, and heels are in one line. If possible, heels are together. That might feel stabilizing, but it's not great for everyone's low back. Now, often when we're doing our forearm work, I cue to work the hands apart, squeeze the elbows in, wrapping the shoulders. But using the block, you can gently press into the block and press into the earth, get into a different part of the shoulder. Pull the lowest ribs up into your waist, waist up to the sky as you drop the hips. Strong Ujjayi breathing. Match your experience with your breath. Of course, your knees can be down. That's fine. Just bring your butt down with you and tuck your tail. Even if you're pressing into block and pressing block down, roll the head of the shoulder open, wide collar. Soft neck, soft jaw, soft eyes. Lower your knees down. Sit up on your heels, take your block with you. Hold your block between your palms behind your back with soft extended fingers. Roll the head of the shoulder back, squeeze elbows in, but breathe the back ribs out. Temptation will be to pop front ribs, chest out to counterbalance. Keep your spine neutral. Keep rolling shoulders back, elbows in, and maybe start to straighten your arms. If your arms straighten without popping ribs out or dipping the head of the shoulder forward, no popping, no dipping, then you start to lift the block behind you. That's when your arms are straight. And release your block. Downward facing dog. We'll do our little yoga push-ups. Inhale into plank. Knees can come down if you like. Baby chaturanga. Exhale, bend your elbows half an inch. Bring your chest forward so the collarbones are wide and your elbows are still over your wrists. Take a breath there into the back ribs. Exhale, press back up into plank down dog. 2 more like that. Inhale, exhale, plank. Inhale, exhale, bend elbows half an inch. Move your shoulders forward as you bend the elbows. The elbows don't actually move back very much. Take a breath into back ribs, lift them off low back. Exhale, plank down dog. Inhale, exhale, plank. Inhale, exhale, bend your elbows. Elbows are moving straight back, not out to the sides, unless you're working with shoulder injury and that creates pain. Take a breath. Exhale, downward dog. All right, once again, inhale, exhale, plank. Please feel free to set your knees down. Take a breath into back body. Exhale, bend the elbows 1 inch. Breathe the collarbones wide. Breathe the back ribs off your low back. Exhale, bend another inch. Pause when elbows touch ribs and either lower down to your belly or inhale right into your upward dog. If you're on your belly, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. 1 more time like that. Inhale, exhale, plank. Option, bring knees down. Take a breath. Exhale, bend your elbows half an inch. Take a breath. Exhale, elbows another inch. Maybe elbows come to squeeze your ribs. And then either lower all the way down or pull yourself through upward dog. Good choice putting the knees down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing. Step or jump your feet up to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Sun A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Listen. Exhale, lower down to your belly. I forgot the more important part of the yoga push-ups. Come all the way onto your belly. Make sure elbows are right over wrists. You might need to scoot your hands back a little bit. Spread hands wide. Good. Tuck your toes under. Roll the head of the shoulder back, pull belly button off the mat, take a breath, and feel for Uddiyana as you breathe out and press up into plank down dog. You can press onto knees as you press up. Good. Yes, use your abdominals so it's not going into low back at all. If you can do those reverse chaturangas will be much safer and maybe more enjoyable. All right, step or jump forward. We'll do one more sun like that. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Oh, you were right. I was wrong, Cynthia. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga around your cat. I have jumped back on my cat. Takes it very personally. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, back down to your belly. From your belly, elbows right over wrists. Roll the head of the shoulder off the floor. Tuck your toes. Pull your belly button in. Take a breath into back ribs. Exhale, Uddiyana your way into plank down dog. Once you connect to that Uddiyana too, it'll be much less work for the arms, believe it or not. Step or jump forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Samastiti. Standing BB. Let's use the block. Put the block between your thighs. If you prefer to use a roll between your thighs, grab your roll. Feet parallel to each other. So we know sometimes the block will turn your toes out. Make sure the outside edges of feet are still parallel to edges of yoga mat. Hands on the back of your pelvis, either using fists or palms or thumbs. Find the fleshy part of the pelvis right along your sacrum. Ground that down. Inhale, telescope the rib cage up. Front and back ribs rise. Exhale, roll shoulders back, tweeze elbows back. If you'd like to roll the head back, that's fine. Do that. Keep rolling the shoulders back away from head neck. Use your in-breath to get taller and taller through the rib cage. Exhale, pretend to send your block down to your inner ankles into the floor. If your head is back, it'll be the last piece to come up. Press down with your feet. Press down on your pelvis. Inhale your chest up and forward. Head follows. Take the block away. Utkatasana. Inhale. Pull your belly in. Shift your weight back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, or go straight into down dog. I won't cue you through yoga push-ups, but you can take them on your own. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump forward. Couple suns with flow. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Inhale, sit back in chair. Fold. Exhale, back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. See, I'm not being shy with the chaturangas today, but you can take care of you and skip them. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing. Take a breath. Keep stretching tail back. Exhale. Step or jump forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Down dog, everyone. Take a breath in and out. Inhale your feet up to your hands. Heart forward. Exhale, fold in. One more time. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga or down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Down dog. Turbo dog. If your shoulders are up for it, bend your elbows in and then wrap the shoulders. Turn the eye of the elbow forward. You can do that on your knees or yes, rest. Oh, if you need to see turbo dog you can do on your knees. Bend your elbows an inch. Keep squeezing them like you're holding a beach ball, like your head's a beach ball. Dangle your beach ball head. Exhale, straighten your arms or stay in your resting pose. If your shoulders are healthy, feel for keeping that wrap in the shoulders, but the arms straight, and maybe a few hops trying to kick your heels into your butt. Breathe as you hop up. You can look forward if you're starting to hover your hips over your shoulders. All right, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Samastitihi. Different variation. Utkatasana. Lower chair, reach your arms forward, send your hips way back. Take a breath. Little twist, exhale, right arm back. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, arms forward or up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise. Twisting warrior. Left hand down to the ground, where you can find your block, but we're not staying long. Inhale, twist towards your right thigh, right arm to sky, or keep it on your thigh. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Twisting warrior. Right hand down to ground or block. Take a full breath as you elongate your spine, buoyant. Exhale, your vinyasa. We'll do those twisting warriors one more time, but if you're ready to rest, breathe in stillness, either in down dog or take a child's. Right foot forward, warrior one. Twisting warrior, exhale, left hand to the ground. Okay. Take one breath here. Feel for lightness, almost like you could float off that left hand. Yeah, exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior one, left foot forward. Breathe to rise from your rooted feet. Exhale, right hand down. Right hand is rooted, but you're light. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. And take a few breaths in stillness wherever you choose to go. Open to the pounding of your heart. Let it be. Warrior two. Step right foot up between your hands, spin the back heel down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reverse. Side bending over the left leg, the straight leg, right knee still bending deeply. triangle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Utthita Trikonasana. You can adjust your footprint. Now we're going for slower poses, so take your time to set them up. Deep lunge hip opener. Hands down to the inside of right foot. Spin, lower the back knee down. You can heel to a right foot away to the right a bit, but end up with your toes pointing straight ahead. Elbows, you can either lock the elbows up, stay up on your hands, or lower elbows to earth. Softening right hip down underneath you. You don't have to push, you just send breath into hip and feel gravity. The balance of the gravity of earth and the levity of your breath. Tuck the back toes, inhale, straighten the back leg. If you're down on your elbows, come back up to your hands. Warrior two. Unlocking the shoulder. Relax your arms down. Bring left hip in line with left heel. So you're just squared off the side of mat. Right arm reaching forward. Bend the right elbow directly in front of your shoulder. Place the left palm against your right inner elbow. Send breath into the right shoulder joint. Exhale, slide shoulder blade down away from your ear as you press hand into elbow, elbow into hand, and feel for the elbow moving forward from the shoulder. Send another breath into the joint. Exhale, curl, pubic bone and navel. Scoop low belly in. If right shoulder is healthy, never been dislocated, take hold of the right biceps. Breathe into right shoulder socket. Exhale, slide the right arm bone forward while you pull shoulder blade down. Relax your arms. Interlock warrior or extended warrior variation. Left arm behind back, either right forearm to thigh or right armpit to thigh so you can reach underneath and catch the left hand. Now listen, either release back into lizard lunge, the deep lunge hip opener we were before with both hands inside the right foot, or if you're feeling pretty steady, try to stay bound and pivot into your lizard lunge. Turning your face down to the ground, but not landing on your nose, please. Release your hands first. Almost like you're trying to crawl right shoulder, or exactly like you're trying to crawl right shoulder underneath the right knee. Release your hands, set the back knee down, crawl back out from underneath yourself if you crawled under. Twisting lunge, left elbow, right thigh. Pyramid, hands down. Step onto the left foot, left toes angled out 45 degrees as you fold over your straight-ish right leg. Any arm variation. Either stay in pyramid for a few more breaths or revolved triangle. Inhale to a lengthening spine. Right hand to hip, left hand stays on the ground anywhere or put it on a block. And start to roll the right shoulder open. Head to ankle prep. Everyone, hands down, bend the right knee, adjust the left foot back into a warrior two leg footprint. Walk your hands to the left. No head to ankle coming. I feel like I have to give that disclaimer now. Stay on your left hand. Right hand to right inner thigh. Inhale. Traction your right thigh bone out directly over your toes. Exhale, arc your body to the left. It's like you're moving chest towards left ankle, but relax your neck. Runner's lunge. Walk your hands back to right foot. Come on to back toes. Now listen, either step back into downward facing dog or three-legged plank with your hands on the ground. Roll head of shoulder back, pull your low belly in, take a breath into back ribs, and exhale, right knee to chest, right foot comes off earth. Down dogs, reach your right leg back. Everyone, down dog abs. Inhale, right leg back. Or set your knees down, do table with the left knee. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, knee to right shoulder. Scoop the sides of the waist up. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale back. Downward dog or child's pose. Breathe. Warrior two, left foot forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Triangle. Inhale, rise, straightish left leg. Exhale, Utthita Trikonasana. Deep lunge hip opener, lizard variation, hands down to the inside of left foot. Square your hips to the left, lower the back knee down. Come out of the pose if you need to find some padding for your kneecap. Left knee stays hugging in towards the left shoulder, whether you choose to stay up on hands or come down to elbows. You can give your hands a break and not lower all the way down by either just putting right elbow down or find your blocks or a big pillow bolster, put your elbows on something. And then focus directly on getting breath into the pelvis. Tuck back toes. Inhale, straighten back knee. Pull the right thigh bone up and back. Keep your Mula Bandha. Squeeze your butthole. Warrior two. Press up onto your hands to transition up. We're unlocking the shoulder. If you prefer to stay on the back knee for warrior two, modify. Relax your arms. Reach the left arm directly in front of your shoulder. Bend the left elbow. Place the right palm against your inner elbow. Send breath into left shoulder, left side, upper back, and chest. Exhale, slide the scapula down as you press elbow into hand and keep the arm bone moving forward and up. Nice, you guys. Now, if this side is injury-free, dislocation safe, if you've had dislocation at any joints, don't take your chances. But if you feel stable, take hold of the left biceps. Send your inhale into the left shoulder. Exhale, slide shoulder blade down and slide your arm bone forward from joint. One more time, hand into elbow, elbow into hand. Breathe the back ribs out. Exhale, hug low abdominals in. Relax your arms. Half bound or full bound extended warrior. Right arm behind your back. Left forearm to thigh. Or keep sliding left elbow to thigh so you can reach underneath it. Feel free to stay upright here, Dorian, and work the tail down. Massage your low back. And then return to lizard. Option to stay bound as you come onto the back toes and turn your chest towards earth. Maybe start to crawl left shoulder underneath the left knee. Maybe. Twisting lunge. If you crawled under yourself, crawl back out. Lower the back knee down. Exhale, right elbow over the left thigh. Pyramid. Hands down for your hamstring stretch. If you prefer to keep the back knee down here, that's fine. Fold over a straight. Revolve triangle. Inhale, lengthen your spine, or stay in pyramid. You don't have to revolve anything. Triangles are turning to the left. Head to ankle prep. Hands down, bend the left knee. Adjust the right foot back into more of a warrior two. This is another one you can do with the back knee on the floor. As you walk your hands to the right, left hand to your left thigh, left knee is still bent. Start to manually unlock the thigh bone from the hip joint. Lengthen it out. Exhale, arc your body to the right. Runner's lunge. Either step back into downward dog to prep for down dog abs, or transition into your three-legged plank. Press your palms down, pull your belly in, and float left foot off the earth, knee to chest. Inhale, left leg back, everybody, or tabletop, knees down, then left leg back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, back. Down dog or child's pose. Down dog hip opener. From down dog or tabletop, raise the right leg, bend your right knee as you turn your hips open to the right. When your butt starts to fall behind you, tuck your tail against that, re-lengthen spine. Now listen, step right foot to the outside of right hand. Options. Either flying dragon, letting the right knee roll open this time in this variation of lizard. Can you see what my right knee's doing? Or scissors. If you want to keep the right knee in, once again, crawl your right shoulder underneath you. Dorian, you might skip this one and we're moving it to pigeon next if you want to get a head start. Good. If you can get your right hand to the outside of right foot, then maybe you start to extend the right leg out. Oh, actually, I forgot this part. Turn the left hand out, bend your left elbow so you can lean into it and come off both feet. Alternatively, if your hamstring's not ready for that, you can keep your right knee right against your right shoulder, turn your left hand out, and hug the shoulder in, or hug knee to shoulder. Yeah, extending leg is kind of cool because as you shift all that weight forward, the left foot will float up. But you have to bend your elbow straight back like chaturanga, even with your left fingers turned out. You don't have to turn the left hand out. I just find it easier to shift your weight left. All right, when you're done playing and there's no hurry, meet us in pigeon. Pigeon, right leg forward. All right, find your way back to downward facing dog. If you're skipping playing with scissors, you are welcome to head right into pigeon, left leg forward. Down dog hip opener as an optional prep. Left foot steps to the outside of left hand, either for flying dragon or for scissors. So, and if you're not heading right into pigeon, you might choose to let the left knee flop open this time in your dragon variation. Or I would keep the back knee up if you're crawling to scissors, just to give you room to crawl shoulder underneath left knee. You can angle right fingers out or not, do what works for your wrist, but your weight has to go onto right elbow. Well, not really, but it's easier if you put your body on your right elbow. It is correct to the pose with your body off your elbows. It just takes more strength. Yeah, and then you walk the left foot forward to get the weight forward. If you're not extending the left leg, I wouldn't put my shoulder underneath my knee. I would keep my knee to the outside of my shoulder. That way it can wing out to the left. Yeah. Yeah, you're really close, Cynthia. You just got to get your weight forward a little bit more to that scary point where it feels like, well, just turn your face to the side. I should say that. So if you land, you're softly landing on your head, not on your nose. Pigeons, if you're not already. And wind your way towards Shavasana. If you're heading into another class from here, you might use the last 2 minutes to keep winding down and stretching. If you know you're getting a Shavasana in the future. If you're heading into Shavasana, take your time to wind into it. So once you commit to stay, you can truly let go. And if you are choosing to resurface, start by taking a full breath up into your heart. Feel its buoyancy. Exhale, let go into the ground beneath you. And take a slow, full breath down into your belly. Exhale, feel the weight of your hips and your legs, your supports. Move fingers and toes. Curl up onto one side in a fetal curve for a moment. Drawing the knees in close, bowing your head down. Being held by the earth below. How much can you let go? Notice what you can leave behind as you ease your way back up to sitting. Palms together, thumbs against your sternum, lift your heart. We bow to each other. Namaste.